Hey guys, Aatrox here with somewhat a discussion about what I think. I think Aatrox is a sword and not a person. And you're probably wondering, well, Acro, what are you talking about? Clearly, he is a person. Look at him. He's holding that sword right there. Well, I will explain. I've been thinking about it, and Aatrox, or Aatrox, I always call him Aatrox, but his name is Aatrox. Aatrox is from the inverted commas ancient times in League of Legends, way before a lot of other champions were there from the ancient times. Thinking about it, he existed in the time of Tryndamere as well. I doubt that he lives that long. I'm thinking that he would have died by then. Well, must have died a long time ago before Tryndamere was there. So I'm thinking what has happened is Aatrox is not a person, but he is the sword, and the figure holding the sword is an embodiment of Aatrox's soul. I think that he somehow found a way to bind his soul to the sword and is now living through the sword. You know a vampire, right? Vampires can live for a long, long time, but they need blood to live. I think it's the same with Aatrox. As you can see in his splash art, the sword is draining blood. I'm thinking it might be possible that Aatrox is living through the sword and is using the blood of his victims to stay alive because he's not immortal. Well, then you can be thinking, well, who's the guy holding the sword? I'm guessing the guy holding the sword is an embodiment of Aatrox's soul. Maybe he looked like that in the past. Now he bound his soul to the sword, and now the character holding the sword is an embodiment of his soul. That also explains why the sword is living, as Riot has said that the sword is organic, it is living, and when Aatrox is dancing and when he's critting, the sword starts to act, well, it seems like it's bending. When he crits, he uses it like a whip, almost, and when he's dancing, the sword seems to be like bending forward a bit, which is quite interesting. So, I do think that Aatrox is a sword. Also, something to back up my statement. He used to be known as Aatrox the Darkin, as you can see from his lore. Now, he's known as Aatrox the Darkin Blade. So it's referring to the weapon, not to the guy holding the weapon, but to the weapon itself. So I think that Aatrox might be the sword and not the person. You might be wondering, well, what's the point of discussing about this? I guess just for fun and fan fiction. Well, I'm guessing that that is what's going on here, that Aatrox is a sword. I doubt that anyone from Riot is watching this, but I made a post on eos.leagueoflegends.com, and I will put a link to the description to that. It's got a lot of views. I'll check it right now, how many views it's got. Right now it has, where's the post? 32,000 views, which is quite a lot. So I'll put it in the description so you can go and talk about it with the rest of the community. Anyway, that was it, guys. I apologize for not uploading my League strategies on Friday. My League of Legends has been in a terrible mess. I couldn't start a game, it kept telling me to reconnect. Then I click on reconnect, the game won't open, and then it tells me to reconnect again, and it kept on doing that. I even couldn't join a ranked game for that, but it's all fine now. So there will be more League of Legends gameplay videos coming your way. Anyway, that was it, guys, and I'll see you all later.